things that makes Johnson Farm truly unique is that we are owned by Henderson County Public Schools. We're one of the few systems in the whole United States that owns their own historic farm. And Henderson County Public Schools have been great stewards of this property and have really been preserving it in a special way.
Here at Johnson Farm, we interpret the recent past. Not that history that's so long ago, but that history that when people come out, they see things and they say, I remember my mother using that. I remember my grandmother using that. It's a past that we can remember.
I had the honor of knowing Leander Johnson personally, and he was the most intelligent, humble, kind person I've ever known. We had many wonderful conversations through the years, and he often talked about the Johnson Farm, the way things used to be, the history, and I never ceased to be amazed at the life he lived and the experiences he had. Vernon and Leander made education their passion and became totally involved and absorbed in the education of the children of Henderson County. They decided that they would will the farm to Henderson County Public Schools. They felt that the farm could be a place for people, for children and teachers and parents to come, a place for children to learn, a heritage center of sorts for the children of Henderson County. And I can still see that twinkle in his eye when those children would come and visit him. It was absolutely priceless.
We want people to have happy memories of visiting Johnson Farm. We want children to think, oh, that's the place where I had such a good time, where I got to ride the wagons. We want people to learn about early North Carolina history. That's one of the reasons why we offer special programs for our community. Almost every month we have something special, and it's our way of giving back to our community.
Our mission at Johnson Farm is to serve as a community museum and a heritage center to preserve the past and enrich the future of our area. Our goal is to have a first-class educational and interpretive program here at the farm. And these include special programs for both youth and adults. Right now, our staff and volunteers offer events such as 3 yearly festivals, one in the spring, one at Christmas, and also a storytelling festival in the fall. Our summer programs and day camps include things like our Teddy Bear Tea Party, a Lego Blast, art camp, and a weaving camp. We hope to use our boarding house as a weaving center with weavers there on a regular basis. Our beautiful grounds and our interpretive center are available to rent for weddings or meetings or parties.
What we want people to expect when they come to historic Johnson Farm is an authentic experience of the recent past, different from their own lives but still familiar. We offer tours where you will first have a very informative video, and then you can have a guided or a self-guided tour of our beautiful brick farmhouse with furniture and artifacts from the turn of the century to the 1950s. We have a heritage garden where you can learn about heirloom seeds and varieties. We have animals, 3 donkeys, several sheep, and chickens. Our animals love to be petted. The donkeys are used to children. They're a lot of fun. We also have something special in our barn loft museum. What makes this so special is that 2 ordinary men collected over 1,000 farm artifacts for people to see. We also have a hands-on area up there where children can sit on the joggling board. They can play with old kitchen tools. They can play hopscotch, they can write on chalkboards, they can collect eggs from the chicken roosting boxes, they can try grinding corn. The children just love this area. If you want to come and have a picnic lunch, we have a great picnic area. You can also sit on our rocking chair porches. We have 2 wonderful nature trails. They're both circles, so you can't get lost. They're flat, they're under the tree. Some of our neighbors walk here every day. If you want to bring a dog, you're welcome to do so, but please have your dog on a leash. You can come play in our meadow. People come and do tag, they do frisbee, they do kickball. And last of all, if you're interested in the arts, a lot of people come out here and paint. We have a lot of photographers that come out here. And perhaps you just like to come and relax and sit on one of the porches and just enjoy the ambiance of this special place.
I am Andy Marshall, a kindergarten teacher at Dana Elementary, and I have had the opportunity for several years to be able to bring my students out to Johnson Farm for different learning opportunities. A few weeks ago, we came and were able to take a tour of the house, and we also took a wagon ride. It was a very chilly morning, and the kids really loved the barn and able to talk about the toys and the different types of toys that the different children were able to play with, and so they really liked getting to play with those toys. They loved the animals. They all wanted to pet the animals, and so we just really love bringing our students as a class to the farm, and it's so nice that they are able to come all the way through their school years, and so each year as they come back, they get to learn new things, and it provides new opportunities.
There's no doubt that these 2 men and their mother left an imprint on our community, on our school system, that will be here forever. Leander had a very favorite saying, and it went like this: "To live in hearts one leaves behind is not to die." And there's no doubt that a part of the Johnson family, Vernon and Leander and Aunt Sally, remain in our hearts, and their legacy will live on forever.